Hello and welcome to this episode of the Keeping Your Keys podcast. It was quite a few years ago when I wrote one of my very first blogs about Hecate that I declared that November was Hecate's month. Now, since my statement all those years ago, November has evolved to be a time when many of us find Hecate is even more present. There's something in the Northern Hemisphere about this darker time of the year, Samhain, the Day of the Dead, All Saints' Day. These are days of the liminal, when the spirit world is closer to us, and thus Hecate, as of course the queen of the liminal and spirits and the deeper world, she is more present as well. November the 16th is a modern night of celebration, honoring Hecate in different ways. It's become the tradition in the Coven that we do the evocation of Hecate suitable for any rite on November the 16th. You'll find this week's episode is a read through of that ritual from Keeping Her Keys, an introduction to Hecate's modern witchcraft. November the 30th, we typically have a moon salon and do something special as well. November the 30th, as a modern time for connecting to Hecate, I've seen it called the Night of Hecate's Crossroads. This whole month, the darker time of the year, really until the sun starts to wax and the days get longer again in the new calendar year, this is a time where Hecate really reigns supreme. It is a time for introspection. It is a journey back to our own souls. Hecate, of course, is psychopomp, the soul guide. This refers to the guiding of departed ones to the other side, the guiding of new souls into this life, and also our own journey through psycho-spiritual rebirth back to our own authentic self and our own sacred contracts and so on that we have in this life. We've put up the Coven with the Coven membership with a 1 week free offering, so you can come on in and experience the ritual at absolutely no cost to you. Cancel it after the ritual, or if you like the membership, you can hang out there, and we'll be having our Kaliak Winter Solstice ritual, and we have our weekly Witches Hour of Power sessions that everybody just loves. And we come together and do our sacred practice, meditation, ritual, connecting to Hecate, and more every Saturday morning, every Saturn's Day. This is one of the highlights of the week, and that's included in the membership as well. So come on in, join the Coven for free. Come to the ritual. You don't need anything special. We will freely share the energy with you. The evocation of Hecate, suitable for any rite, is very, very, very special. Here's the read through. You can follow along as you do your own ritual. In the Coven, you will find a follow-up to the read-through, which is a guided, transcendent, shamanic journey that deepens the experience of the ritual quite a bit. So you'll find that in the Crossroads space in the Coven. Enjoy the read-through, and I'll see you really soon. Hail Hecate. The following evocation is suitable for any rite. It can be used when you are seeking to honor Our Lady or at the beginning of a spell. Exercise. Evoking Hecate. Evocation consists of a powerful petition designed to get the full attention of Hecate. A properly constructed evocation leads to the presence of Our Lady and access to her energy currents. As such, the experience is very intense. This technique is not something to do every day. It's also not something to do in a cavalier manner. Both are types of abusing our ability to petition Hecate and will damage our cord with her. We may even manage to get on her bad side, which is not someplace anybody wants to be. Use this evocation as appropriate, especially when you genuinely want to honor Hecate. There are two ways to use this evocation. The first is as is, when you want Hecate's full attention and have no other purpose besides this. The second, the more common use, is when you seek her presence so that you can do something else. The first time you'll do this evocation is to honor Hecate on the dark moon, which is discussed in the section immediately after the Evocation Technique training module. For now, you should determine the date of the dark moon so you can schedule your practice session in such a way that you'll be ready to do the full evocation during the next dark moon. Practicing. I recommend that you begin to practice the evocation technique now. Read it over a few times, practice the hand movements, make notes, and contemplate the various parts of it. Say a few words of prayer to Hecate to let her know that this is what you are doing. Once you are comfortable with the text and actions, work up to doing the full ritual by practicing it one section at a time. Since the goal is to use the evocation at the next dark moon, schedule your practice sessions accordingly. You should practice each section at least once before your dark moon ritual honoring Hecate. When you practice, make sure you say a few words to Hecate to let her know what you are doing and set the intention that the energy of the evocation is only used for the highest good. Begin your practice sessions by saying, "My intention is true, my will is strong, and this space is sacred to Hecate only." This will prevent unwanted entities from being attracted to the energy you summon. Even though you're only practicing, Hecate's energy is so powerful that you'll undoubtedly harness her currents that run through all living things. Practice helps us get comfortable with the force of these streams of energy before we petition Hecate for her full presence. Book of Shadows entry. Copy the evocation in your Book of Shadows. Words, both spoken and written, have a lot of power. By recording the evocation in your Book of Shadows, you will add power to the words when you speak them, and it will help you remember them. Read the evocation out of your Book of Shadows. Preparation. Even when practicing, it's vital to cleanse yourself. Wash your hands, remove your makeup, change your clothes, and make sure the space is tidy. I recommend you engage in standard ritual preparation before you start any working, including proper cleansing and consecration of all objects and tools to be used, and a self-purification, including bathing. You'll need to place a new candle on your altar when you do the full evocation ritual. During practice, you can start with a new candle, but relight it during each session. Don't use the same candle for the full evocation because it will be full of your energy from your trial runs. There's nothing else that you need for this ritual except the most important things: confidence and focus. One thing I know for certain is that Hecate will not attend my rites if I am not completely into it. Lacking confidence, being distracted, or not having faith in her and my abilities are all impediments to her favor. Timing. Practice sessions can be done anytime. The ritual itself should be done on the time best suited for your specific working. Location. You should practice in front of your altar and do the full evocation in the same location until you feel comfortable with the energetic focal point of the altar, boosting your cord to Hecate. Creating the energetic circle. Stand directly in front of it and take 3 steps back. From this perspective, focus all of your attention on your image of Hecate. Envision a protective circle around you and the altar. With your right hand extended, make 3 large clockwise circles, creating a sphere of contained energy around you. This space can only be permeated by Hecate, either as the energy currents or the life force in all things, with her presence. Say, my intention is true, my will is strong, and this space is sacred to Hecate only, repeatedly as you cast the circle. Hand positions. There are hand positions that go with the evocation. The basic way to hold your hands is together, with the 3 middle fingers of each hands touching each other. This is known as the Kleis, Greek for key, position. This symbol represents interconnections among the 3 aspects of Hecate, our 3 selves, and the 3 worlds in our extended but touching fingers. The unity of these is expressed through the circle we make with our thumb and little finger. The position itself is based on the Buddhi mudra in yoga. Your thumb and pinky finger of the same hand should be together, forming a circle. Start with your hands in the middle world position at your heart center. Although your hands don't always remain touching, each hand stays in the same position, with the 3 fingers out and the thumb, pinky in a circle. The left hand always moves down to earth, while the right hand will reach up each time. The evocation of Hecate suitable for any Rite text. Part 1. Evocation of Hecate's 3 forms. Hands together at heart center. Blessed Hecate, Great Mother, I am grateful for your presence in my life. I implore you, attend this rite. Great Hecate, who spins the web of the stars and governs the spiral of life, I welcome you as guardian, queen of the underworld. I welcome you as guide of the middle world. I welcome you as gatekeeper of the mystery. Part 2. Evocation of the energy currents. Fierce goddess, attend your epithets. I draw upon your colors. Left hand down, black as night. Hands together at heart center, red as blood. Right hand to the sky, white as stars. Hands together at heart center. Lend me their energies. I implore you, mighty queen. I offer myself to you. I bow before you. Hear me, know my name. Bow your head and state your name. Evocation of the 3 forms. Left hand down. Hail Hecate. Right hand up. Hail Hecate. Hands together at heart center. Hail Hecate. I honor you as she of all forms. Left hand down. I honor you as the young mistress and ask that you bestow upon this ritual the energy of youth. Hands at heart center. I honor you as the eternal creatrix and ask that you send the power of creation to my working. Right hand up. I honor you as the timeless world soul and ask that you lend me your wisdom for this rite. Evocation of the 3 realms. Left hand down. Hail Hecate. Right hand up. Hail Hecate. Hands together, heart center. Hail Hecate. I honor you as she who rules over the underworld, the middle world, and the upper world. Left hand down. I honor you as the gatekeeper of all underworld and goddess of the daemon. May they strengthen my right. Hands together at heart center. I honor you as the guardian of the crossroads of the middle world, the universal key holder, and seek your guidance upon my earthbound journey. Right hand up. I honor you as the breath of the universe and the mother of angels. Behold, I seek their assistance now. Left hand down. Hail Hecate. Right hand up. Hail Hecate. Hands together at heart center. Hail Hecate. Part 5. Evocation of the Three Dominions. I honor you as the sovereign over land, sea, and sky. Left hand down. I honor you as queen of the sea and petition for your mighty waves to strengthen my desire. Hands together at heart center. I honor you as queen of the land and ask that you hasten my working on the earthly plane. Right hand up. I honor you as queen of the sky and implore your assistance across the higher realm. Left hand down. Hail Hecate. Right hand is up. Hail Hecate. Hands together at heart center. Hail Hecate. Part 6. Left hand down. I honor you as guardian, eternal torchbearer, and ask that your light shine on this working. Right hand up. I honor you as the gatekeeper and pray that you'll open the doors to your mysteries. Hands at heart center. I honor you as the guide along my path and petition your favor. Part 7. Evocation of the Queen of Witches. Hands together, heart center. I honor you as the Queen of Witches and ask your blessing for this rite. My intention is pure and my will is strong. Ending the evocation. If you were only doing the evocation without any additional focus, i.e. a spell, you'll end the evocation by opening the energetic circle that you created at the beginning of the ritual. To do this, extend your left arm straight in front of you. To do this, extend your left arm straight in front of you, parallel to the floor. Focus your attention on your extended index finger of your left hand. Envision all of the energy you've summoned coming together at the tip of this finger. While Hecate cannot be contained, she will comprehend what you are doing and immediately start to retreat. Once you have achieved this focus, say, "Hail, mighty Hecate, thankful am I for your presence at this ritual. I bid you farewell." Now open the space by reversing the circle by making 3 large ones with your finger in a counterclockwise direction. You'll be able to feel the shift in this space as you open it. After the circle is open, take some time to return to your body using the meditation technique or counting that was described in an earlier lesson.